Guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I just wanted to go ahead and get on camera, do my makeup, and also chit chat with you guys about life, my pregnancy updates, and let you guys in on a little bit of what I've been experiencing so far with my first pregnancy, and hopefully it's a little entertaining for you guys. It might be a long chit chat video, so go ahead and grab a snack, grab some drinks, and let's get started. So for my primer, I'm just gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. I have not tried the new one. Doesn't really catch my attention because I am an oily girl. So I'm just gonna do this first. I found out I was pregnant at about 5 to 6 weeks. And it was crazy because I tracked my period on this app, so I was like, okay, expecting my period to be on a Monday, but the app for some reason was saying like possibly, like maybe you're gonna start it on Monday. So it has never done that before, so I was just like, this is weird, like okay, whatever. So then Monday comes around, don't get my period. I was like, okay, that's fine, whatever. Didn't think much of it because I tend to start my period on either the 10th or 11th of the month. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna start it tomorrow. So the 11th comes around and I check my app and it says it pushed my period start date for the following date, and it said possibly start your period. So I was like, okay, whatever. So I'm waiting the whole freaking day. I have never waited for my freaking period so desperately before. So I was like, okay, whatever. That didn't happen. So Wednesday comes along, doesn't happen, and then at that point I was like not really thinking that I was pregnant. I was just like, that's weird, like it's taking a while, like whatever. And yeah, so Friday comes along, and if you haven't seen my finding out that I'm pregnant video, I'll go ahead and link it in the description down below. That Friday comes along, I have not started my period. You know, I'm just like tripping out a little bit about it, but I go to work. So it is what it is. I go to work and we have donuts on Fridays. So I didn't eat one right away because I wasn't hungry, and then I was working and doing my thing, and then I got like super hungry. I was like, what the heck? But I didn't want a donut. I'm like, okay, whatever. But I didn't really want a whatchamacallit, a donut. I didn't want a donut at all, but I was like, that's all I have, so I'm just gonna eat it. So I went ahead, grabbed the donut, and I tried my hardest to like force feed myself, as bad as it sounds, but I hadn't had any breakfast. So I was like, okay, I need to eat to get through this freaking day, whatever. So I take like the smallest bite of my donut and immediately feel sick. I feel like I'm getting motion sickness, like I'm freaking shivering. I have the biggest headache. I have like, it felt like I was experiencing a freaking bad hangover pretty much. So then I'm like, what the heck, like, and it hit me immediately, you guys. Like, I could not believe it. So I tell somebody at work, I'm like, I have to go home, like I don't feel good, like this and that. I end up going home. On the drive home, I am crying for no reason, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? So then it hits me and I'm like, your girl might be pregnant. I was like, what the heck? Like I couldn't believe it. So I was like, no, like I'm not gonna like start assuming stuff right away and all that. So I get home and I take the test, comes out positive, blah blah blah. You guys can watch the video. My first ultrasound appointment at 9 weeks. So I did that. confirmed how far along I was and everything. And then by the 8th week, I felt morning sickness on that one Friday, and then after that I did not feel anything. So I was like, oh, okay, cool, like I'm gonna be all lucky and not feel anything at all. But then I was wrong. The 8th week comes along and it's like hell week for me. It's the whole week that I get morning sickness. It happened morning, midday, at night, in the middle of the night, when I was sleeping. It was just horrible. And then out of nowhere, chicken, even the thought of it, I was just like, ew, no, like I can't do chicken at all. Pork, I could not do. What else? I think it was just those two mainly that I could not do at all, where I was just like, no thank you, I cannot. So yeah, I had morning sickness or pork. Eggs also, just the thought of them, I was just like, ew, eggs, I cannot do them. But the things that I would want was orange juice. Like I was drinking orange juice like no other. I was so happy when I had my orange juice. Till this day, I do like orange juice. Now it's grapefruit, and I've been just like smashing on freaking sopa de fideo, sopa de caracol. I was craving one time like pozole verde, but without the chicken. Like I just wanted like the hummus, the maize, and what else did I want? Or like a caldo de res. I just want it with just the vegetables. Like I could do the broth, like beef broth or chicken broth, but I didn't want the meat at all. Like cold meat, the smell of cold meat would gross me out, or reheating meat would also gross me out. So there was times where I would like have Alfredo's lunch ready or dinner, and I had to reheat it because just for any reason, and I would literally have him reheat, like put his food in the microwave, because I was like, I cannot stand the smell. It was so like really bad on me, because I would just like gag, you guys. Like I would gag all the time. And then another thing was brushing my teeth. I could not brush my teeth without vomiting. As soon as I started like brushing my teeth, it wasn't even just like my tongue, like brushing my tongue, it was just like the roof of my mouth, my teeth, everything. I would just start gagging and I would just vomit. And yeah, like I tried the Prego Pops, I tried the bands, I tried having crackers near me when I felt nauseous. I tried, what else did I try? I tried a bunch of stuff to like avoid morning sickness, and no, it did not help at all. Nothing helped. And it was just like horrible. I felt like shit all the time. I looked like death. I was just like not in the mood to do anything, not to do in the mood to do my makeup, not even to like get ready for work. I was just like freaking suffering. So experience heartburn right away, and it would just hit me like out of nowhere. Like I wasn't even eating like spicy food, and then it would just hit me, and I was like, oh, this shit burns. I experienced that. I also been experiencing like a sharp needle pain on my wrist. Like it, I don't know, like some people have told me, oh, it's probably because your boobs are getting ready to produce milk, or like it's just because your boobs are growing bigger and all this stuff. So I don't know exactly the reason for it, but yeah, that experienced that shit hurts when it happens, and it's like one boob first and then it happens to the other boob, so it's not like both at the same time. So yeah, I don't know, it freaking hurts. Like it's a piercing, like it was like a needle just going straight into my nipple. And I beat around the bush, it is what it is. This is life. We are all women. We get pregnant. We go through all this stuff. And it's crazy. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, like asking my mom and then everybody else that's been pregnant around me, like, is this normal? Like, what the heck? Like, because I was like, dang, this shit is hurting. I did not experience, or so far I have not experienced like sore breasts. It's just been that piercing just right in my nipple. Like, that's about it. Like, I don't know. So I know people that experience super sore breasts, but I have not. My breasts thankfully have not felt sore. First trimester was a war zone. I was just getting used to like all the new stuff that was going on with my body. I wasn't emotional, I wasn't crying, I wasn't like moody. I was just like a zombie basically, because I was freaking throwing up like every other day, except that 1 week, which was like every freaking day. So I didn't have the energy to like be angry. I didn't have the energy to cry about anything, nothing like that. It was just, I was just like a zombie. I was just trying to get through my days and, you know, still go to work and try to be normal. At least the most I can be normal, I guess. And yeah, so the first trimester was a war zone. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't, like, it's crazy. It's just crazy how from one day to another your like body changes, and then how you feel, and then all the like, I don't know, it's just very strange. And it's obviously well worth it because little ones growing inside of you. But the fact that we have to go through this stuff, I'm like, damn, this is like some tough stuff, you know. And then also I was experiencing like a pinched nerve on my right butt cheek. Like my upper butt cheek to like my lower back. It was just, if I sit on like a hard surface for the longest time, I was like, no, I cannot. Like, we went to Buffalo Wild Wings one time, and I was like, I need to get up or I need to leave because my ass is hurting. And I was like, I can't do this, I can't. And then here and there I would experience a little bit of pain in the middle of my stomach, but it felt like my stomach was splitting, like, or if I overstretched my stomach, like, I don't know, like, it felt weird. And then when I had to brush, either brush my hair or wash my hair, since I would go like this, just that little slight movement, it would hurt my stomach so bad. It felt like my stomach was splitting. And I asked my mom about it, and she was like, yeah, that's normal because your body's changing to obviously get bigger, so that's probably what you're experiencing. Fatigue all day, every day. Your girl was taking naps all weekend. People would ask me like, oh, do you have any weekend plans? I'm like, no, I'm just gonna chill. But I was like, girl, I'm gonna go to sleep the whole freaking weekend and not be bothered. Like, I didn't have the energy at all. Like I said, I was just sleeping so much. I was like at work and I was like, I can't wait to go home because I was exhausted. And I'm getting good sleep, but still exhausted. Second trimester, I'm in my second trimester. It is the total opposite. I have so much energy. I've been able to eat eggs, chicken. I'm like pushing it here and there. I'll have like a few bites and I'm just like, no, it still hits me, but it's not like before. I was like the thought of it, the smell of it, or anything. Like reheating meat and stuff like that. It doesn't hit me as bad, but it's still like kind of like just a tiny bit me da asco, but not as much. Like, I won't be like gagging and running to the restroom. I'll just be like, oh, I'm good, like whatever. So my energy went up for sure. I am not having morning sickness. What else? My boobs here and there will hurt with that like little sharp piercing sensation, but it's not as bad. I have been experiencing itchy boobs though. like especially on the sides of my milk bags have been freaking itchy, like randomly. Like I feel like ants are just walking on my boobs. Oh gosh. And everybody's always like, don't itch, like you're gonna get like, you know, more stretch marks like that. So yeah, I've been trying my hardest not to freaking itch, but it's so hard. It's so hard not to. Like I cannot, like it will hit me like midday too. I'll be at work and I'm like, oh, I need to like itch my tits like so bad. It just hits me like out of nowhere. So itchy boobs. Charlie horses, I have never experienced them ever in my life. I experienced them on the night of my gender reveal. I think because we were, well, I was walking around, I was up and about, you know, that night I got it on both of my legs. It was the worst feeling. I have never experienced freaking cramps, let alone leg cramps, and I was just overwhelmed. I could not, like, I didn't know what to do. I was literally like punching my freaking leg because I was like, this shit fucking hurts. I was just like, ah. It was crazy. You can eat like sausage, eggs, meat, anything like that. I can eat that now. I can stomach that. I don't have any problems with car rides, so that's good. I cried like a baby, you guys, because Alfredo had chuckled at something that I said, and I felt so horrible. I felt like heartbroken. It was so weird. I've never felt like so sad in my life. And he was like, what the heck, like why are you crying, like, you know, like what's going on? And I was just like, oh, like I was just crying. Like I went to the restroom to cry, and then it was just crazy. I cried also because he made the wrong turn and I had to go pee so bad, and it was a dead end street, and I was just like, I just need to go pee, like why are you taking your time and all this stuff. It was crazy experiencing a bigger stomach now. The first trimester, obviously you just feel like bloated. You don't feel like, you don't feel pregnant, I guess you can say, because your stomach is just like from one day to another. It's just like either one day you're super bloated, the next day your stomach's like back to normal, or in the beginning of the day it's like normal, and then you get super bloated out of nowhere. It was just crazy. But now like my stomach is like progressively growing, so it's like always big. So experiencing a bigger stomach. I have gone maternity shopping because I just want to be comfortable. I have noticed that some of my t-shirts are becoming shorter, and I'm like, oh shit, it's because of my belly. What else? My jeans, I stopped wearing them like the second week that I found out that I was pregnant, because like I said, I was just super bloated all the time and did not have time for that. I was just like, no, I'm good. I didn't want to struggle eating a lot of like lemony or like salty stuff. I was craving lemon con sal, tajin on its own, Lucas, Carl's. What else have I been craving? Pretty much that. Also been experiencing shortness of breath. Like at work, we have it's a 2-story building, so I'm going up and down throughout the day, and your girl's running out of breath now. Either because of that, or I'll be cleaning around the house and I'm like out of breath, or I'll be talking to a friend, I'll be out of breath. Pregnancy brain is a thing, you guys. Your girl experiences it like every freaking day. I'll be like in the I'll be mid conversation with Alfredo, and I'm like, what was I talking about? And he's just like, what the heck, like, are you serious? I'm like, yes, I'm forgetting stuff. I've been drinking water like crazy. feel like super thirsty. Still get heartburn. Another thing that I've been noticing is like I'm becoming more like homebodied. Like I just want to be home. I don't want to go out. Like ain't nobody got time for that. And I just want to be home, like doing stuff around the house. And I've also noticed that I'm becoming more like I guess you could say like motherly to my dog. And Alfredo's noticed it too, because he's like, not saying that I'm babying him, but pretty much he is. And then my dog is also like super cariñoso. He's been like following me everywhere that I go, and like at night, sometimes the bed does get uncomfortable for me, so I'll go to the couch just to lay for a bit, and he'll follow me. He'll sleep right there next to me. There's times that I'm on the bed and Alfredo comes home and the dog will not let him on the bed. He will be barking at him and just like not letting him on the bed. I've experienced him smelling my stomach and making like weird noises. Not like whining, but like, I don't know how to explain it, but he knows there's a little human in mama's belly. My hair and my nails, I feel like my skin too are like glowing. My skin's glowy. My nails and my hair are like growing drastically so fast. I'm thinking it's because of the pregnancy hormones and in combination with the prenatal vitamins that I take, but I am loving it. I had to redo my nails like sooner than what I used to, because my nails were just growing out like right away, and I have no problem with that. Okay, so really quickly I'm just gonna go ahead and put mascara, eyeliner, and my lip color on, and I'll be right back. So this is the finished look. I hope you liked the video. Give it a thumbs up and let me know if you guys want to see like a 3rd trimester pregnancy update. Also keep in mind that I do vlogs on this channel. You guys get to see my daily life adventures throughout my pregnancy. If you guys are interested in that, go ahead and subscribe and let me know if you guys want to see any other makeup tutorials. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my little baby bump for the end of this video. Let me go ahead and get up. This is my belly. Let me make my shirt a little tighter for you guys. This is my belly, 5 months pregnant. I feel like now you can tell that I am pregnant. There's my little baby bump right there. My little baby keeps growing every day and I love it. And yes. Alright guys, I hope you guys liked the video. Once again, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!